Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Mike Benitez. Today we're going to do another ship bios video. Today we're going to be talking about the third ship involved in the Battle of the Denmark Strait in 1941, 77 years ago. And today we're going to be talking about the German heavy cruiser Prinz Eugen. Let's get on with the story, shall we? Prinz Eugen was part of a five-ship class called the Admiral Hipper class of heavy cruisers, and she was the second ship of the class. And here is what a drawing of Admiral Hipper class of what the Prinz Eugen would have looked like along with her four sisters. Construction of Prinz Eugen began in 1936 and was completed and commissioned by 1940. Here we see a picture of Prinz Eugen's launch. Pretty majestic, even though Adolf Hitler would have seen this because he was dictator at the time, and he thought that his cruisers, including the Prinz Eugen, were the pride of his fleet, along with the German battleships Bismarck, Scharnhorst, Gneisenau, and Tirpitz. In early May of 1941, Prinz Eugen was ordered to pair up with the new German battleship Bismarck, the biggest battleship in German history, for a breakout into the Atlantic. The operation was called Operation Reunbung. Commander of Prinz Eugen during the time was Helmuth Berkman. Nobody actually paid attention to Prinz Eugen that much, but it was Bismarck that everyone tried to get against. So Bismarck and Prinz Eugen were put up into the Baltic Sea for a few days. Then Spitfire spotted them. Spitfire planes spotted them, and they had to leave without an escort. It was the Bismarck and the Prinz Eugen alone. Unbeknown to the German ships, they are being shadowed by the British cruisers Norfolk and Suffolk. Both have near experiences with the Bismarck. Prinz Eugen led, leaving the Bismarck behind. This will play a fault in the British in the Battle of the Denmark Strait. In the early hours of May 24th, 1941, Prinz Eugen and Bismarck spotted the British flagship Hood and the new battleship Prince of Wales. Prinz Eugen was to be targeted because the Hood had thought that the Prinz Eugen was Bismarck when she was not. Prince of Wales was the one who was fighting Bismarck. So we had one British ship firing at the wrong ship and one British ship firing at the right ship. But when Bismarck and Prinz Eugen opened their guns, they were both firing on HMS Hood. It was Prince of Wales who got a first shot into HMS Hood, and it was the Bismarck that was the one who sunk her. After sinking HMS Hood in the powerful explosion, Prince of Wales was battered heavily by Prinz Eugen and Bismarck. Then she left. She broke off from the action. The Germans did not pursue and kept on their course for the breakout into the North Atlantic. On May 26, 1941, Prinz Eugen dropped out of the formation along with Bismarck. Bismarck was on her own, and by the following day, she would be sunk. Prinz Eugen was able to reach the Bay of Brest without being discovered. Here is the map of Prinz Eugen and Bismarck's progress. This was Prinz Eugen's route when she reached Brest. In June of 1941, Prinz Eugen was paired up with the battleships Scharnhorst and Gneisenau. On June 1st, they were attacked by aircraft during Operation Cerberus. Here is the route of the three German ships in Operation Cerberus. Here we see Prinz Eugen being repaired in the Luftjord, I think, and she is repaired by the repair ship Huskeren. Admiral Scheer is also moored behind anti-torpedo nets. I don't think if you can see her. I think that's her right there. But yeah. Anyway, back to Prinz Eugen. For the rest of World War II, Prinz Eugen was sent into the Baltic to help Germany fight the Soviet Union. However, Germany was losing ships. And in 1945, Germany surrendered. Here we see Prince Eugen under escort by the Copenhagen to Wilhelm Schaven after surrendering to the British and Americans. After being taken by the Americans, Prince Eugen was renamed USS Prince Eugen, but didn't have a much successful career. And by that I mean successful is because Prince Eugen never got to solve military service. Instead, she was moored in Bikini Atoll during Operation Crossroads. What Operation Crossroads was a test of a nuclear weapon underwater. Ships often succumb to this, and the Prince Eugen was one of them. Here's a picture of men cleaning USS Prince Eugen during the after a radioactive waste after the Crossroads operation. However, the ship was too radioactive to permit repairs to a leak. It was soon realized that the Prince Eugen, the third ship of the Admiral Hipper class, would meet her end. Nobody was allowed to aboard her because she was too radioactive. On December 26, 1946, after surviving the two explosions in Operation Crossroads, Prince Eugen, ship number 36, capsized and sank. Here is an unclassified photo of what the wreck of the Prince Eugen looks today. Here is another picture of what the wreck looks like. So apparently, guys, the ship capsized, but the ship is sorry, guys, the ship is still be able to be seen, but her rudder and propeller are the only things that can be seen out of the ocean, while the rest of her are just gone beneath the waves. Prince Eugen was once a proud ship, but is now a highly radioactive waste of what was once part of Operation Crossroads. And unlike the ship she has so far, the Prince Eugen has little armament, as you can see here. In service with the Kriegsmarine of Nazi Germany, Prince Eugen had lost 115 men in action or plane accidents. And even though sometimes when you look at these pictures, you can't help but feel a little bit creepy because seeing a wreck underwater and then seeing some of it out of the water. And it is ultimately scary to see just a wreck of a once powerful cruiser. Thank you for watching this video of the German cruiser Prinz Eugen that was involved in the Battle of the Denmark Strait. Now, in the next video, we're going to be talking about the most powerful German battleship ever built, the battleship Bismarck. Thank you all for enjoying the story. Have a nice day. This is Mike Benitez signing out on the story of the German cruiser Prinz Eugen. Have a nice day, everyone. Bye.